Now, the next phase here was once the vehicle was stopped. Okay, that's what I want to talk about. Do you know what the next phase is called? Would it be true it's called the apprehension phase of the stop? Or do you not? If you don't know, that's fine. Then I won't ask the questions about it.
I guess it could be considered that. I haven't referred to it as that or heard it really referred to as that.
Well, you know what? Let's maybe talk about something that I think might be important. Let's talk about when you turn the overhead lights on in your vehicle.
Yes.
Okay. Would it be fair to say that from the moment that you turn those lights on until the actual stop in the gas station was only a little bit of time?
Right.
Okay. And when you turn your lights on, my client didn't drive away, did he?
No.
He didn't try to elude you, did he? He did exactly what he's supposed to do, which is pull over, correct?
That's correct.
So he was doing what you basically told him to do by flipping the lights on, right?
That's correct, yes.
And you were taught that people who are potentially intoxicated will try to flee sometimes, right? In your training for drunk driving?
I don't remember being taught that specifically.
Now, let's talk about how he stopped. When he pulled into the gas station, did he make an abrupt stop?
No.
Okay, so he came to a smooth stop, right?
Yes.
He didn't park in the middle of the road, did he?
No.
So he parked in a safe spot within the gas station, right?
Yes.
So those are all indicators that besides that lane straddling, this is safe driving, right?
Yeah, besides the traffic violation and lane straddling?
Besides the lane straddling, from the entire time you saw my client's vehicle, he was safe driving, besides the lane straddling.
Right.
Okay. Now, the next step was you got out of the car, right?
Yes.
And you went up and you spoke with my client. You indicated that, correct?
Right.
Okay. And you went up there and you started talking with him, right?
Correct.
And you were asking him questions like, do you have your license and registration, right?
That's right.
Now, he couldn't produce his license, right?
That's right.
However, he produced some type of Michigan identification card, correct?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. And he produced some type of paperwork, whether that was a registration or not. I don't know. Do you remember what it was?
I don't
Okay.
recall.
So when he did that, though, he was able to do that task perfectly fine, right?
Yes.
He didn't fumble around with his wallet, did he?
Not that I recall, no.
He didn't fumble around in the glove compartment, did he? He was able to do this task quickly and precisely how you asked him to do it, right?
Correct. I didn't notice anything unusual, no.
Okay. Now, when you began talking to him, he wasn't being rude or argumentative, was he?
No.
He wasn't telling you how he felt, was he?
No.
So he was being polite, right?
That's correct.
He was he was answering your questions that you were asking, right?
Right.
And in fact, he told you that he had what you said to be 4 to 5 drinks, right?
Yes.
Okay. There's a possibility he said he just had 4 drinks?
It's possible.
Okay. He also said that he had just left his friend's house, right?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. Let's talk about how he sounded, too. He wasn't slurring his speech, was he?
No.
He wasn't speaking in a weird sort of tone, was he?
No.
He was speaking in a normal tone that you would expect somebody to speak in when you talk to him, right?
Yes.
Okay. You learned in your training that slurred speech is a sign of impairment or intoxication, right?
Yes, it can be, yes.
So he did not have slurred speech. Okay. So that would be then a sign that he might not be intoxicated or impaired, correct?
Yes.
Now, he then
exits the vehicle. You ordered him out of the vehicle, right?
Yeah.
And let's talk about how he gets out of the vehicle. You asked him to get out, and he got out, right?
Right.
Well, when he got out, he didn't fall over, did he?
No.
He didn't stumble, did he?
No.
He didn't lose his balance, did he?
No.
Did he hop or do anything like that?
No.
It seemed like he normally just got out of the car, right?
Right.
When people are intoxicated, you've met all kinds of intoxicated people, I imagine.
Yes.
A lot of the times when they get out of their car, they stumble, right?
Sometimes.
And sometimes they lose their balance, right?
Sometimes.
And sometimes they sway around, right?
Sometimes.
But you didn't see that here in this case, though, did you? Okay. Now, after he got out of the car, you asked him to go behind his vehicle, which was the front of your vehicle, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And he complied with this, right?
Correct.
And you witnessed him walk from the side of his car to the back of his car, right?
Correct.
And during this time, he didn't stumble, did he?
No.
He didn't lose his balance, did he?
No.
He didn't fall, did he?
No.
He didn't do anything that would indicate that he might be intoxicated as far as his physical movements were concerned, right?
No.
Okay. In fact, he walked perfectly fine from the side of his car to the back of his car, right?
Yes.
Now, once he was in the back of the car, you guys had a conversation, right?
Yes.
And you talked about all kinds of different things, and the actual conversation itself doesn't matter, but you spoke with him, right?
Yes.
And he was able to answer and communicate back with you, correct?
Correct.
And he wasn't slurring his speech at that point, was he?
No.
Okay. And he was being polite, right?
Yes.
He wasn't being rude, was he? He wasn't being deceptive, was he?
No.
He was just trying to, I guess, answer your questions, and you guys had a somewhat cordial conversation, right? Okay. When you talked to him, he was just standing there, right? He wasn't moving around or anything, was he?
You're just talking about the back of my car now. Are you talking?
Well,
about
I'm talking. We've gone from being in the car, coming out of the car, walk to the back of the car, and now you're conversing with him at the back of the car.
Okay.
And when you were conversing with him, I know you've already testified he wasn't slurring his speech, he wasn't being rude or deceptive or anything like that. Physically, you looked at him, right?
Yes.
He wasn't swaying, was he?
When he was standing there?
Yes.
Not that I can recall.
He wasn't losing his balance at that point, right? He didn't fall over, did he? He didn't puke on you or anything like that, right?